You're in a room and suddenly she walks right past you. Your texts are left unread, your presence is ignored, and it feels like you have simply ceased to exist. This sudden drop in communication is a calculated, manipulative weapon designed to trigger panic and force a desperate reaction. To neutralize this tactic, you need a specific countermeasure: the mirror vacuum. This strategy reverses the psychological pressure, allowing you to reclaim control and force a resolution without sending a single desperate text. When the silence begins, the natural instinct is to panic. You start overthinking recent conversations, searching your memory to figure out what you did wrong. That reaction is exactly what the manipulator expects. They want to trigger your insecurities until you eventually bend the knee and beg for forgiveness, just to restore the peace. This chart shows their psychological loop. Silence initiated flows into victim panic. To relieve tension, the victim is pushed toward victim apologizes, ending with manipulator gains control. You break this cycle by refusing to apologize. Stop internalizing blame just to escape the awkwardness. Step 1 requires you to categorize their silence correctly. It is an active attack on your boundaries, not a relationship problem for you to solve. The moment you identify this manipulation, you must halt all outgoing communication. No texts, no calls, and no casual check-ins. Avoid the just one text trap. Drafting long paragraphs confirms they have emotional control. Instead, shut down the communication line entirely. There is a hidden failure point here. If you stop texting but still check your phone every 5 minutes, you are allowing the silence to drain your emotional stability. You need physical discipline. Put your phone face down or leave it in another room. Severing this cord proves your stability does not depend on their validation. You strip the tactic of its power by refusing to react. Now we execute the core strategy. Match their silence with zero hesitation the second they withdraw. This requires absolute indifference. Maintain a calm, unbothered demeanor and a relaxed smile, appearing completely unaffected by the quiet. Suppress any visible frustration. Loud sighing or slamming doors signals that the manipulation is still working on you. Instead, enter the vacation phase. Treat this silence as a peaceful break from unnecessary drama. This diagram shows how the vacuum works. The manipulator sends a wave of energy to hit your insecurities. By becoming the vacuum, the energy passes right through. Remaining unaffected causes the weapon to rebound directly back, rendering it useless. Next, physically and mentally remove yourself from their space. You cannot stay there passively waiting for the tension to break. Redirect your energy into high-value activities. Focus on your career, engage in intense physical training, or go out with your friends. Sitting alone in a room ruminating on the silence is a mistake. An active lifestyle provides the distance you need to stay detached. When you actively focus on personal growth, you starve the manipulator of the attention they are trying to extract from you. This creates an internal shift. You transition from being a reactive participant in their drama to an active builder of your own reality. This energetic detachment finalizes the vacuum and cements your absolute frame control over the dynamic. At this point, the psychological reversal begins. The vacuum forces the manipulator to sit completely alone with their own toxic thoughts. Observe this internal shift. As they realize their ultimate weapon has failed, panic sets in. Their pride begins to fail as they realize they might be losing you for good. Eventually, their pride turns into desperation. This forces them to initiate contact and break their own silence just to see if you still care. A high-value man does not chase ghosts or beg for attention in a quiet room. Mastering this discipline protects you from passive-aggressive control. Master your mind, master your reality. Subscribe to level up your psychology.